Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another video. Today I'm gonna make some benchmarks with my M1 MacBook Pro 13-inch with 16 GB of RAM. Subscribe if you haven't yet, it would support me a lot. And let's get straight into it. So in my last video you could already see how well the MacBook performs in games. And today I'm gonna make a little comparison. I'm gonna make a benchmark with Cinebench, and then at the end I'm gonna compare the results. Why exactly the i7 7700K? It's because they are really close to each other. You're gonna see that at the end they have pretty similar points in the benchmark from Cinebench. And yeah, I'm just gonna start the Cinebench and then you can see the results. So we have our first score, 6,603 points. That is really strong. It's really close to the i7 7700K, like even better, 300 points above. And yeah, next one is gonna be single core performance. I already run it. 1,377 points in single core. That is 100 points above, or a little bit more than 100 above the i7 7700K. That is like a really strong performance, considering that we just have here like a laptop CPU. And the 7700 is also only a 4-core processor with 8 threads, and the M1 has 8 cores. Which are for efficiency and for high performance. And here I make another little comparison. You can see the single core performance is approx like 12% better than the i7. The multi-core performance is almost 5% better, and the TDP is only 15 to 20 watt. So that means we have 71 watts less while having more performance than the 7700K, which is quite impressive, I would say. And yeah, that's it for the CPU. And let's check out how well the GPU also performs in Shadow of Tomb Raider. So we are inside the game. I already run one benchmark. So right now I made some custom settings. I turn off all tessellation, bloom, motion blur and all those things, all those effects. I turn everything off and put the textures to medium. Anti-aliasing I also turn it off, and it was set to full HD before, and I'm gonna put this down to 1680, and AMD fidelity I let it turn off also, because I already made one benchmark where it actually make it worse than helping. So now it's 1680 to 1050. Yes, you already saw the graphics settings before, and so I'm gonna run a benchmark, and at the end you can see how well the game is gonna perform on the M1 chip. we have our result. We have 42 average FPS. That is actually a quite good result, I would say, considering that Shadow of the Tomb Raider is a really high demanding computer game, even on really strong computers. So as you can see, the M1 chip is really strong, and I cannot wait for the day that finally game developers are gonna release games also for the Mac on day one and optimized for Metal, because at the moment we all the time have to emulate games or play it with crossover or whatever, and with the M1 there's a really high potential that you can actually play games on Mac. Maybe not as smooth as with a Windows computer, but for the moment, considering that it's not optimized, the M1 is a beast. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thanks for joining in. I hope you liked the video. Like and subscribe. It's gonna support me a lot, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace.